Hello everybody in Viewerland, boys and girls, moms and dads. We have a special guest. My sister-in-law Babs Shaluka is here with us to help us with the whole house run. We didn't do it last week because we knew Babs was going to be up here. So we're doing it this week for Generator Monday. So our 24 kW Generac, as you know, does its weekly starts at 8 a.m. and it runs with the green light on all the time. So the motor runs for 5 minutes, but it never gets to produce power. So normally we have a power failure or something, so the power is generated and the machine gets to produce the power. But we haven't had one in a while, so today we're going to do a whole house run. What do you think of that, Babs?
I think it's wonderful. Hi, boys and girls.
So today, before we do the whole house run, we're going to open this baby up and we're going to check our oil. Because I check it all the time, but it can't hurt to check. So it's double locked on both sides to hold the cover down. We have a moth making its home there. So this is our Generac. Now you'll notice the machine has different buttons here. So Babs, at this time, go ahead and push the red button. All right, you can release it. Now what color is that light on the side?
Red.
Red. So it's safe. This is an auto start machine, and if you take the cover off or you're working in there and you don't go to red, what's going to happen is it could possibly start and rip your hands off or hurt you. So even though we're going to just check the oil, we shut it off. Dad, shut it off for us.
Can you turn it off right now?
It is off.
Oh.
Dad shut it off already. So
Little windy.
So now we check the oil, and you can see we're at the second dot, right?
Yes.
So our oil is good.
We have good oil.
Now what can happen in the winter in these machines too is they run for 5 minutes and then they shut off. So you could end up with moisture in your oil. So by running it for 45 minutes, you burn the moisture out too in the winter. So we know that we're good to go. We check the oil and the machine's good. So now we're going to put it back into the auto mode, which is the green button. So you're going to push the green button there, Sister Babs.
Okay.
And what color is our light?
Green.
Green.
Ready to run.
So it's ready to run. Ready to run. So we can close the top of the cover here. And then once again we're going to lock it on both sides. Because it's windy and we don't want the cover flying off. So then you just kind of test it, make sure it's locked. The other side. All right, so the machine is secure. We check the oil, so we know it's ready for a whole house run for about an hour. So let's walk over to the transfer switch.
Oh, guys.
Is there anything you want to point out here, Babs?
Well, the windows are shut, I see. So that's a good thing.
So we're not going to get the carbon
Monoxide inside.
And what else should we have in our house if we have the windows shut?
Battery-powered
CO
COs
and
a
smoke detectors.
smoke detector.
So always have a battery backup CO and a smoke detector in your home.
Okay.
So the Generac will be exhausting towards the house, but it is more than 5 feet away from the windows for legal code.
Okay.
But we like to have everything safe, so secure that side of the building. You never want a running generator near doors or windows.
Right.
We got the whole house surge protector, EMP protector, so it dumps everything into the ground. So that's always on.
Okay.
So today, I'm going to go move this thumb screw for our transfer switch. What's this side here? We'll take care of them in a little bit. I put the thumb screw back in so it's safe. There is a little lever here. If your transfer switch didn't work automatically, you can put the handle in the little point there on the switch and push it down. Don't do that when it's live. When your power is live, don't do that. Because it can shoot the little handle out of your face. It's not even. So only do that if But this behind this panel, you really don't want to take this off because that's all 200 amp, 220. So you're not going to want to take this panel off. Only authorized Carnival personnel. But this is the switch we're going to push down, 200 amp. So we're going to push that down. So Babs, what should you do?
I would do it from the side, just in the event of it were to arc.
That's correct. So go ahead and activate the transfer switch. Okay, so keep it down. It's done. So let's walk over to the Generac that just started up.
Started, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Shut down, and it will be a red light if you have low oil. So you would open the cover and it would tell you that when to add the oil. So always keep oil on hand. But we're going to let the machine run for 45 minutes, and let's go see how we're going to know when it's 45 minutes. Our clock says 12:01 because when the generator kicks over, everything resets. So we're going to have to reset the clocks eventually, but we know that when this says 12:45 or 1 o'clock, that we've run it for the amount of time that we need to. And you'll notice all our power is completely normal for the house and the garage at this time. So everything is working like we had a power failure, and we're just letting this baby produce some electric for us.
How long will it run?
For the whole power failure. And then it would, then if it was a power failure, it would run. Then when the power came back on, it would sense that, and it would switch back over to the power company, and then the generator would run for a couple of minutes just to cool itself down, and then it would shut down.
Okay.
So we'll do that with the transfer switch. We'll turn that power back on in 45 minutes to an hour, and then you'll see the generator run for a couple of minutes and cool down. So we'll let the boys and girls go in viewer land unless you'd like to add anything.
No, you explained it very well.
So that's it. And these videos are for entertainment purposes only, and we're having a lot of entertainment today, aren't we, Babs?
We are.
All right, cut. All right, boys and girls, we're back. We've enjoyed the home with all the lights, making coffee, and everything else, right, Babs?
Yes, we had cheesecake too.
And how long has our generator been running?
45 minutes.
51 minutes now.
Well, I missed that day of school.
Still 12:51. So we've been running it. So by the time we go out there and do the transfer in a few minutes, it'll be like 55 minutes. So it's been producing power because we saw what color flashing light?
It was, I forgot, sorry.
Okay.
Green, yeah.
It was a green flashing light. So we had the green flashing light. So we've been producing power. Obviously, we know we have power in the house. So it's good to exercise that baby and let everything run as it should. So we're going to go outside, and Babs Shaluka is personally going to switch us back over to the power company's power.
Yes, I'm excited. Should we go?
Let's go. back to the power company, we're going to turn that back on. So where do you stand?
On the side, always on the side.
Okay, so it's flipped up. But let's go by the, you'll notice I got rid of all the bugs, boys and girls. I vacuumed that out.
They're gone.
So let's go over by the generator and take a look at what's happening. Get the light here. So, as Babs just said, it's in the cool down phase because the green light is solid green. It's no longer producing power. We're back on the electric company power for the garage and the house, but it's in the cool down phase. So it's going to run for a minute here, and then it'll shut itself off. So you always want to let a generator run without a load on it for a couple of minutes. That's important with your portables. To go ahead and unplug or discontinue the electric output and then let it run for a couple of minutes. And that's important when they start. You let them run, then you put the load on them. But as you see, the generator cooled down. We're at solid green, and it was a successful full house run. Thanks to Babs Shaluka.
Thank you, boys and girls, for joining us today.
Bye. Wave to the boys and girls.